Greetings, Libra. This is going to be your weekly reading from the 14th, or rather the 15th of April through the 21st. It's going to be a love reading, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get straight into it. What's going on with you in your love life, Libra? Let's get one more shuffle. All right. Wow, Ace of Cups. Brand new experience here when it comes to your emotional roller coaster of a life. What is the challenge position? Okay, could be dealing with an earth sign. Nevertheless, there's some sort of truth coming forth. All right, I feel that there's going to be a communication that's going to somewhat revitalize the situation or compel it toward change. Truly, I feel that whatever it is that you've been investing in, or rather, let me reword that. The relationship that you've been investing in, which has a significant amount of earth energy to it, okay, could be dealing with an earth sign. Doesn't have to be. It seems as if there's something that you've been basically planting seeds that will prosper, and the seeds you've been planting are now prospering. Okay, so since the past, there's been a cultivation, and it seems that you are bound to see, or you're bound to reap your efforts. On your mind here, I'm seeing the Nine of Coins. So this is an energy of you feeling independent, you feeling grounded, you feeling available. Okay, it seems it's like the nine is only missing that last coin. Okay, and here comes that opportunity. The Nine of Coins is often the pre-empress card, right? It's someone that is just established themselves. They got their life going on. Things are going good for them, and it's as if they built a beautiful domain for themselves. With that said, the only thing missing is that significant partner. Now, this is something that you've been patient with, to say the least. Okay, you could have been experiencing a lack of growth. At least that's how you have maybe been seeing the situation. It's like you haven't seen the growth that you've been desirous of, per se. However, the individual that you're dealing with is exuding the energy of the sun. This is someone that is wanting happiness, absolute happiness with you. And that's exactly what you want as well, based on what I'm seeing here in your desires. Now, in the outcome, we have the Tower. The Tower is a wonderful omen, all right, because it only emphasizes, or rather elaborates, what I've been talking about since the beginning. There's some sort of compelling force, right? This can be the vocalization of feelings. This could be a serious conversation. There's some sort of revelation that's going to take place, a mutual revelation between two individuals that's going to compel the relationship toward change, drastic change. Let's look into it. Wow, look at the bottom of the deck. We got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is all about the establishment of a relationship. So this is not the establishing of a relationship, it's the actual establishment of it. Now, what is this Tower? Let's clarify this Tower here in the outcome. I see effort being put forth, diligent effort in basically cultivating balance within a relationship. Wow, the Chariot, a major arcana, clarifying a major arcana. The Chariot is all about committing to a decision in regards to heading toward a direction. All right, and where this is headed towards is the King of Cups. The King of Cups, in this sense, to me, is representing love. It's representing a grounded, stable, emotional state. Okay, it doesn't have to necessarily be an individual. All right, this is just a frequency that I see this Chariot moving toward. But for the sake of just quenching curiosities, let's look into the King of Cups that I'm seeing here in the future. Let's clarify this. Let's shroud this with another card, the Death. Interesting. Very, very potent energy. Another energy that exudes change, transformation. Tell me more. And mind you, a relationship that's growing is basically undergoing changes. It's going deaths and rebirths. Mind you, nothing is reborn the same. Okay? Something can be reborn, but it's always different. Now, let's look further. Let's look deeper. Let's look deeper here. Okay, so any sort of frictional energy I'm seeing done with, I'm seeing cleaned. It's like I see a lot of emotional pain, a lot of emotional turmoil that's coming to an end here. Libra, I'm getting the sense that this relationship is not something new. It isn't anything new. It's been existing for some time, and it's in fact been through ups and downs. All right, some significant downs, some significant tumultuous feelings I see coming to an end. Therefore, or therefrom, I see individuals collaborating and working together. All right, cooperation between two people. So look, flat out, this is what I'm saying, Libra. You're invested in a relationship. You've been invested in a relationship. It's been through ups and downs, so much so that you've detached from this connection to a certain degree. All right, you are somewhat enveloped in your own independence rather than being completely consumed in this relationship. You're more so consumed in at least your thought. It seems as if you're just enveloped in your own independence, which is a beautiful energy, because this exudes stability. It exudes groundedness within your own self, which is absolutely necessary for a grounded relationship. Okay? You know how many people are emotionally unstable and they want a relationship, they want to be in a relationship, and they think that being in a relationship is going to stabilize their feelings, it's going to stabilize their internal state. Blind. Kind of like love. You know how idiotic is this explanation, this conveyance that I'm about to tell you? I'm not going to be happy till love comes into my life. I'm not going to be happy till I have my house. Well, let me tell you something, buddy. You're never going to be happy, because happiness is something born from within. All right? You want that love? You want to experience love? You want to experience true and profound, life-changing love? Well, you have to experience it within yourself in order for you to attract it. You don't go looking for it outside yourself. You don't say, I want to experience love, therefore I'm looking for someone that can give me that experience. No, you got to give yourself that experience. And through that experience, then you attract someone that may love you the same way you do. But so long that you keep denying yourself of this true love, you're going to be attracting people that are on that same frequency, and people that are going to love you the way you love yourself, which is not love. Okay? These people are going to continue to show you lessons and lessons till you fucking get the point. And you begin to love yourself. Not until you love yourself will you attract someone that loves you the same or even more. Okay? So true love is found within, ladies and gentlemen, not without. Let's clarify this revelation that I see taking place here. It's like some sort of wake-up moment. It's some sort of epiphany moment here that I'm seeing in your subconscious, Libra. Yeah, so you've been dubious about something. You've been scattered about a situation. What is it that Libra's been scattered about? What is it that Libra's been unclear about? Communication may have been in a state of lack when it comes to this connection. So I'm getting the sense that you've been focusing heavily on yourself, Libra, and there's been a notable sense of, I don't want to say detachment, but a lack of communication between you and your individual that has compelled you to be a bit dubious, a bit uncertain about the relationship. That is what's changing, okay? That is what's changing. Tell me about this change. Tell me about this change. Joyous union, 3 of Cups. All right, the 3 of Cups is all about basically coming together in a joyous sense. So look, Libra, you've been in a relationship. There's been space between you and this individual. It was never destroyed. It was never there wasn't separation. There was just distance. Okay, I know that sounds contradicting, but go with the flow. There was distance between you and them, and this stirred up the bee's nest or hive, right? Stirred the bee's hive and made you a bit uncertain. It made you a bit doubtful. It made you question things. It made you focus on minor details that kind of skewed the grand picture of the relationship that you're actually in. However, there's communication coming. There's interaction coming. There's a union about to take place between you and this individual, if it hasn't already, that is going to be the catalyst to the change of paradigm that you have within your own head. And this is the new emotional experience that is coming to you this week. Very, very interesting. Libra, I'm I'm going to get some advice for you regarding this situation. Anything that wants to come forth that will facilitate you in aligning with this love that you are already headed towards. Anything at this moment that you can hear, Libra. Cooperation. This situation requires both of you for it to get better. All right? Maybe you've done some work on yourself and you've reached a state of groundedness and balance. However, for the relationship to prosper, it requires unity. It requires engagement between both parties. The relationship itself is not going to get better without either or. Without you or the other person. Obviously. This is your cue to interact. This is your cue to give to the relationship. All right? Why the High Priestess? Why the High Priestess? Look. So long that they're silenced, there's going to be a massive, oppressive, overbearing energy casted upon this relationship. Screw the relationship, cast it upon you. All right? When it comes to your romantic life, so long that there's quietude, so long that there's a lack of communication, so long that there's a sense of invulnerability here, you're going to feel a heavy weight that you're going to continue to carry. Why? Because you're not necessarily doing away with this relationship. You'd be continuing to invest into a relationship that isn't really prospering. So you might as well prosper it, all right, because that's what you want, ultimately. And there is no other route than going up, if that makes sense. There is no other choice than for it to get better. So might as well give into this. Give into this whole opportunity for it to get better. All right, Libra, I'm going to take this to the extended. I'm going to bore into this individual, their desires towards you, the actions that they're going to be taking towards you, their feelings and their thoughts regarding you. The link will be in the description. It was a pleasure, and I'll see you guys around.